We're having equipment failures because it's so cold out here. The cameras keep shutting off and batteries are dying in the pinpointers. Hey guys, I'm Ben.
I'm Becca.
And we're Maine Dirt Sweepers. Maine Dirt Sweepers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's us. Okay, Sweeper Nation, we are over in New Hampshire and we are having fun. It is cold. It is about 20 degrees out here, but we can still dig in the field. So we got with us today, we got Jim and his son Mason, who we know is going to end up being the star of the show. And of course, Becca's in the background.
Of course me.
Jim and Mason are thinking about doing their own YouTube channel, so they've been picking our brains over here, and we decided to go out and do a hunt together. We're freezing our tails off, but hopefully we'll find a few things. All right, we'll catch you on the first one.
Good morning, Dirt Sweepers. It's cold today. It's in December, but we're still out able to dig, and we're at a new permission in New Hampshire. So first hole, I'm going to show you what I found. It's pretty cool. It's always a cool find. It's an ox knob. I already popped it out. It landed over here. I always like finding those.
Okay, so as I said, we're here with Jim and Mason, and it is probably like around 20-22 degrees. It is cold, but we're still able to dig in the field. Shovel's cutting through okay. A couple minutes ago I didn't film it, but I got myself a little ox knob, but it's so cold you can't even get the dirt out of it. So we'll leave that to be cleaned up later, but typical acorn style ox knob. So that was kind of cool. And just now got a good old 1314 signal on the Equinox 800. Got a matching set. Haha. No, I got the ox shoe. So we got ox shoe and ox knob, not too far away from each other, probably about 50 feet away from each other. So this definitely is an old field. It's an old area. And we'll see what we can find. I also found this big old chunk of iron, but there's that.
So it looks like Mason's got a prize. What'd you find? An ox shoe. How very cool. That's pretty neat. And I got an ox knob, so there's definitely some ox in here.
Ben's got an ox shoe and an ox knob. You've got an ox knob. I've got an ox shoe.
There you go. We got a collection going. So we know for certain there was ox here.
Yeah.
So.
So way up here on the hill, I got Mason and I got Jim over there. Becca's way over there, close to the stone wall. Basically a silhouette against the sky at this moment in time. Got myself a signal down here in the hole. I cut the plug. I'm not sure for how far down. Everything's getting frozen. All right, not too far. Flip that out of the hole. Good, in the plug. Ooh, battery's starting to go. Well, whatever this thing is, whatever that is what it is. Mason's here. He's got a 2022 on the Equinox. Not sure what it rang up on his Legend. He's got himself a brand new Legend for Christmas.
And it's a can.
And it's a can.
Piece of a bottle cap.
Oh, okay.
What is it from? I don't know.
Aluminum. Okay. Well, we'll see what else we can find.
I found what I believe is an old concave button. Seems to have an old eagle on it and some words on the back. I've got it brushed off, so let's check it out. So it was in the plug, and I pulled it out enough to know that I think it's got an eagle on it. Looks like maybe an old eagle, but let's get that brushed off. Nice old eagle. We're gonna get some pictures of it, do some research, see if we can figure out exactly what it is. Sweet find. Okay, so from the tiny little research I was able to do, the Robinson's extra rich on the back indicates an 1820s date. So let's do some more research to find out for sure, and I will get back at you.
All right, I can see everybody over there gathered together. I don't know if they got a good find.
So you found an ox shoe.
Yeah, everybody's got something ox today.
That's right. Cool.
And I got this little ring when I was up with Ben. I think it's a ring.
Little kid's ring, maybe.
Maybe. It looks like, I mean,
Oh, that's cool.
Would be gone.
Sure. Oh, that's neat.
I think that's what that is.
It's a little slower going today, but I think mostly because it's cold. And this is probably one of the coldest days that we've actually been out. So we're not really acclimated to this yet. So I know I'm crybabying a little. But I got myself a 12-13. Solid back and forth all around. So I'm going to see what this thing is right here. Well, it's in the plug. Becca found that beautiful button. That thing was awesome. Just showed us. All right, so I just pulled that clad nickel right out of the plug right there. Jefferson, I can't see the date on it yet, but we'll keep going. A solid 12-13 on the Equinox 800.
Over. I need to get the rocket. I think it's under there.
Well, Mason's got himself a pretty good signal. Oh, it's out. What do we got? Probably a staple.
Basketball.
Wow.
Oh, awesome.
First one.
Nice.
Or is that a ball button?
Nope.
Is it white? It's usually, it's white. So like,
It's gotta be a
Could be a, yeah. Put it on the camera here. Yeah, I was just looking to see if it was like a 20 gauge slug, but no, it looks like a musket ball that hit a rock.
wow.
That's cool.
Nice.
Congratulations, that's your first one?
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, other than that one that we got at home, it's smashed.
That's awesome.
Great. Good fun, bud.
Yay!
Down there a ways.
Yeah.
All right, we are in the woods now off that little farm we were working on earlier this morning. And you just saw that butter knife that Mason found. What'd you find?
A butter knife sitting on that rock over there. I didn't dig it, but I found it over on the rock.
Pretty
and
cool.
Here's
Hold it right up so we can see it. There you go. It was pretty cool. But now I am getting closer and closer to my crotal bell. Look what I found. It's right here. I believe this is a crotal bell. A squashed crotal bell. Like really squashed. But soon I'm going to find a whole one. But we'll take a squished one. Cool.
here's a piece of melted glass.
Well, that's cool. It's green, huh? That's pretty neat. Wow, surface finds are cool, huh?
Yep.
All right.
We may try to come back here. I think everybody's probably getting cold and signals are a little spread out. We're having equipment failures because it's so cold out here. The cameras keep shutting off and batteries are dying in the pinpointers.
Good morning. We are back to the permission that we were at with Amanda and John earlier this summer. It is a field, so there's a lot of farm equipment and things here. I got an excellent signal, but of course an excellent signal can either be a coin or a buckle. It's not a farm field without a buckle, right? But I ended up with 4 of them. The thing is with buckles is they sound so nice.
Okay, so I teased Becca for having her headphones on a couple episodes ago. I'm not pulling mine off, it's too cold. As you can see Becca in the background right here, she's down digging something. But I just had myself a 1718 signal. I'm up here closer to the top of the hill and got myself a nice little flat button. Check her out. So she was right on the top of the plug when I flipped it over, so she was down there a good 7 inches. Used the pinpointer already. Shank on too, so that's a nice little flat button right there. Okay, so as you guys can see, I'm right here on the stone wall, and just decided to swing through here just to see what I'd find, and got myself a 17, pretty solid. Tweaked a couple times up around an 18 on the Equinox. You know, you always hope for that 3-cent piece, but when I hit the 18, I figured it probably wouldn't, but you never know. Half real, those are all those right same numbers. But I got myself another flat button. Check her out, it's right there on top of the plug. So right here, had to dig it out a little bit. It's closer to this root on this little tree. But got myself another flat button. Shank on that one too. Cool. I know when John and Amanda were here, John was pulling out some good stuff. He even got an old shoe buckle frame. So this site definitely dates back to the at least the late 17, and we know it was on the 1856 map. So time period relics, love them.
All right, so I had a really nice signal on the Equinox between a 23 and a 25. I've popped whatever it was out of the sidewall, and it's either a coin or a button because I can just see the edge. But I thought we would check it out together. All right, it is right here. And it is definitely a coin. Ooh. I think this is a 2-cent piece, because I'm seeing what I think is the shield right there. All right, let me get this cleaned off and see if I can get some better pictures of it. Front side, I believe this is the obverse. I'm really not getting much off of that, but this shield in the back. We're gonna get it better cleaned up, see if we can get a proper ID on it, and then a date. So it's still a really awesome find. Pretty excited.
Okay, so as you can see, I've moved away from the stone wall. It's right back here behind me. Kind of moving my way back towards the truck, more in the direction where the old church used to be. I haven't really ever, the 4 times I've been here, ever really detected around that area. I've kind of just hit the outskirts, and I'm kind of curious when we get over there if we'll find anything at all. But as I was working my way that way, I got a 25 right on top of the surface. Just expected it to be a copper penny or maybe a clad dime, and got a little surprise. It actually was down there 2-3 inches. Got myself a little buckle, kind of cool. So sitting right out on top, drying out real nice. Got this little buckle. I'm not sure, being that thin, if that would have been horse tack or not. I would guess no. I'm thinking more of a sash buckle. I'm not an expert on that, but what I did think was kind of cool, a lot of the leather was still in behind it. So it came out of the hole like that. So that's kind of cool. Neat little piece.
All right, that was a pretty cool buckle Ben just found. I really like that one. But I think I have found a bale seal. Check it out. Right down here. I've already kind of pulled it out. And I'm gonna have to clean it off to see if there's any, well, to see what the lettering is. So I can definitely see something on there. Nice and heavy though. Yeah, pretty cool. Fun find.